Hey there, happy St. Patrick's Day. I love St. Patrick's Day. It's so much fun. Everybody's wearing green and they're smiling and they're waving and they're like, Happy St. Patrick's Day. And you're like, Happy St. Patrick's Day. Top of the morning to ya. But you know, St. Patrick's Day is pretty cool. And that's not just because it's about the Irish. And I love Irish butter. It's so good, especially the salted kind. You take a little bit of that and you put it on some bread and oh, it's wonderful. But you know, St. Patrick's Day is kind of about the Irish, but it's really about St. Patrick. Now you see, St. Patrick, whose name was Patrick, was born and lived sometime in the 5th century. Now, when I was little, I was always like, well, 5th century, that means like 500 to 600, right? No. The 5th century means 400 to 500. Now, what that is they use the year, so the number that you're saying, which is 5, is where it ends. So, another good example is the 8th century is 700 to 800. See? Because you have 8, which is the number that you're saying is the year it ends. Anyways, I digress. So he lived in that time period, but you know what? He wasn't even from Ireland. No, he was from Britain. But when he was a boy, he was kidnapped by pirates. They were Irish pirates. So they're like, Arrgh, we are Irish pirates. But in like Irish accents. But anyways, they kidnapped him and they took him to Ireland. And he was a slave for a while, which means that he had to work for them and he wasn't free. He had to do whatever they told him to do. And he was a slave for 6 years and he would take care of sheep. Well, you know, during that time, he said that that is when he became a Christian and he had a personal relationship with Jesus. Now, before that, he had gone to mass and things like that, but he really didn't understand. But anyways, when 6 years were up, he heard a voice, and it said, go away, go back home. And he looked around, and he looked at a sheep, and it was like eating some grass. He's like, I don't think it was the sheep, but I'll be going. So he went, and he went home. But you know what the coolest part about St. Patrick is? After he escaped and went home to Britain, and he had all those hardships of being a slave, he wanted to go back to the Irish people in order to tell them about Jesus. Now that is pretty cool. And because of that, the Irish are still thankful to him today. Now, St. Patrick's Day is a lot of fun because for one, we get to respect St. Patrick, which is really cool because he was a really cool guy and he was able to forgive those that were really mean to him. But secondly, it's pretty cool because people wear green, but I'm not wearing green. I thought about it, but I couldn't find my green shirt. I don't really know what happened to it. It's gone, but I digress. It's probably like outside in the grass. It blends in. You just look around and you're like, where is it? But anyways, most of the time, people wear green on St. Patrick's Day. But what I don't get is they're always like pinching people's cheeks. And they're like, top of the morning, they're like, please don't pinch my cheek. I don't want my cheek pinched. But anyways, I don't get that part. But it is pretty cool because there are all these like 4-leaf clovers all over the place. There's like there are little leaves that have like 4 little points on them, which are really cool. I like them a lot. And then there's always the legends about the Irish with their pots of gold at the end of rainbows. But you know, my favorite part about St. Patrick's Day is the song. Are you ready? Okay. And the 1, and the 2, and the 3. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Take a 4-leaf clover and be on your way. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Look for the gold at the end of the rainbow. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Pinch your lady's cheek and say, hey, hey. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Take your four-leaf clover and be on your way. Hey! I love St. Patrick's Day, and I love that song. Well, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Holidays with Elroy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys later. Bye.